Alert forecast.
All right, we're going to work backwards a little bit. Talk about the weekend. I mean, it's only Tuesday, but it's never too early to talk about what to expect for the weekend. So we are tracking some rain. That has been a consistent signal. Now, what has maybe not been as consistent is how much or which areas could see some of the heaviest rain. It appears to be pretty widespread, but if we're looking at a place that might actually see some enhanced rainfall due to thunderstorm activity, and probably southern Indiana, so pretty far removed. But as we head through Saturday afternoon, we'll see the rainfall chances increase from about 0 to 30%. So getting a little more in the way of like isolated scatter showers by the afternoon, and then late evening into the overnight is when we actually expect more widespread rain. It's about a 70-80% chance that it's really widespread, but certainly that continues into Sunday morning and then into the afternoon and night. Those rain chances, of course, will go down. So it's kind of the opposite of what we're expecting on Saturday. So the wettest time period is late Saturday into very early Sunday. And of course, we'll talk about how much to expect in just a little bit. As far as the temperature difference over the next several days, it is going to actually be quite a bit warmer than average. After tomorrow's cool day in the mid 60s or so, we're back close to 70 degrees by Thursday afternoon. By Friday into the low 70s and then mid 70s on Saturday. But by the time we get to Saturday evening, that front passes through and it wipes out all that warm air, and it actually stays generally below average into Sunday and Monday before temperatures start to creep up again. So really this month, it's kind of the opposite of what we experienced in late August and early September. Back then, it was the exception to see above average temperatures. Now, it's the exception to see below average temperatures. We're stuck kind of in this warm and dry period that will likely be at least briefly interrupted by this front moving through over the weekend. So here's kind of timing out what to expect rain-wise. Dry first half of the day Saturday. It may even stay dry through about 7 p.m. So we're getting to about sunset now on Saturday, still without a drop of rain, but that's okay. That's kind of what's expected here. The earliest we could expect the rain might be 4 or 5 p.m., but I would really expect this for most to start at or a little after 7. Then the rain overspreads the entire area, likely the entire state, through Saturday night, and by early Sunday morning, that system passes to our east by about 7 or 8 a.m. That system is then likely well off toward east, although Fort Wayne eastward into northwest Ohio could see some showers linger before all is said and done. Overall, I think a fair average here would be half an inch. If we have to put a number to it right now, half an inch looks like a good bet. Now, some forecast models are showing optimistically an inch or more. Little skeptical that we're going to get to that point because forecast models do tend to overestimate before we get closer to the event. But I would think that half an inch is pretty fair. And as you can see, this is going to be a pretty widespread event. Much of the Great Lakes Midwest will be in on this precipitation moving in. It'll turn windier Saturday too. Wind gusts likely out of the southwest at 30 to 35 miles per hour, getting close to 40. And then the wind direction will shift. Once that front passes Sunday into Monday, we're looking at wind gusts out of the northwest, a much chillier wind. It'll feel quite a bit colder too. Sunday's high temperature, we're going to be dropping from the upper 70s Saturday to the low 60s Sunday afternoon. Turn quite windy at times too. And then Monday, 60 degrees, might even see some upper 50s for highs Monday. And then we're back to the low 60s, mostly sunny on Tuesday. Overnight lows will return to the low 60s. And while that does look like a pretty dramatic drop, the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday temperatures, high temperatures are actually very much normal for mid to late October. It's just that we haven't had very many normal temperature days, so it will feel much colder than it actually is.
And Matt, what's one of my favorite mantras?
What's the fun being? Yeah.
To be normal.
Right. So over